If there's grass on the field, play ball. I think it was Sun Tzu that said that. Sun Tzu, the legendary Chinese strategist. No, he fucking did not. Welcome back to another Anime Zerro review. My name's Jordan Jennings, this is where I talk about weird news, anime, and the stuff that you say. Today I'll be having a look at the Ambition of Oda Nobuna. But the first item on the agenda, I'll be giving away $50 to the most active subscriber, so like the video and share it around, and don't forget to post on what you want to see reviewed and comment in general. It's that simple, all you gotta do is be a subscriber, like, comment, or share around a video. It's pretty easy, I think. Alright then, back to it. Now this is an anime that doesn't quite get the credit it deserves. Granted, it's not hard to see why it doesn't appeal to everybody, but beyond that, it's a fun, smart, and pretty ridiculous take on an alternate Sengoku era Japan. It's got action, romance, 10-year-old ninjas, economic plays, and military strategy. Wait, one of those doesn't belong. Let's try a little word association. Sengoku era Japan. 10-year-old ninjas and spirit wolves, of course. Alright then, let's go. So this anime comes from Studio Gokumi and Madhouse. I don't think you'll recognize the former, but Madhouse is known everywhere for everything. From Chobits and Claymore to Death Note and Gungrave and High School of the Dead and... well, it just keeps going like that. The manga was created by Mikage Kasuga, who I wouldn't necessarily recommend for a job at a childcare facility. No, I'm kidding. Kinda. No, seriously though, this is a good tale and I'm surprised there aren't more Mikage works out there. Anyway, the anime was directed by Yuji Kumazawa, who I thought I'd mention because it was his first time in a lead director role and he did a really good job. I don't care who you are, there's something in it for everybody. This anime was inspired by real-life daimyo Oda Nobunaga, who went on to conquer over a third of Japan before his untimely death, with his successor Toyotomi Hideyoshi going on to carry out his dream of unifying Japan. The anime follows this loosely. Loosely, you know, like the guy who tells the story at the bar that he was chased by demons that glowed red and blue. Well, there's some truth to it, but you know in reality he was just being chased by cops strung out as fuck. But this is more like, you know, parallel/alternate universe babysitting war games. Anyway, let's jump into the story. It follows Yoshiharu Saguro, who finds himself transported back in time to the Sengoku era at the set of his favourite historical game, The Ambition of Oda Nobunaga. We open with him and Toyotomi, the main character of his game, who saves his life and ultimately dies in the process, nearly fucking up the timeline, or so you'd think. As he's on his way out, Yoshi tells him that he can't die, and that if he does, he won't be able to help Oda Nobunaga unify Japan and end the civil wars. His dying hero then tells him that the head of the Oda clan isn't someone named Nobunaga, but Nobuna. And this is where we start with the differences between this and actual history. Anyway, Toyotomi dies, and Yoshi runs into a beautiful girl who's been attacked. He jumps in and shields her, saving her life, and he finds out that she is Nobuna. And he finds out that in this reality, basically every major player in the Sengoku era or his game has been replaced with a hot girl or a prepubescent warrior with eccentric abilities. Anyway, he decides he'll take Toyo's place and help Nobuna unite Japan with his knowledge of the future. From here they bond, they meet other characters, and they set off in an enjoyable tale that involves politics, economics, romance, betrayal, assassinations, all the good stuff. Now this is a good time travel series with modern ideas and game elements fitting in really well to help the character along the way. From merchanting to the implementation of cooking styles that would drastically change the future, not to mention half the other shit that would probably endanger his existence. But this isn't Back to the Future or fucking Fringe. He's living in the era with no obvious way to get home and he's just trying to do his best to be of use, which is where the most of the substance comes from. There was a romance between the main protagonist and the now tsundere princess Nobuna, which was okay. You know, he saves her from becoming a monster and gets as close to a tsundere girl as he can in an anime universe without getting killed. And the other half was essentially him recruiting for a fucking daycare service on the side. Seriously, like 50% of the cast is made up of kids, from the most powerful ninja to the most feared strategist in Japan. I just don't buy it. Now, little sisters and Mo characters can work here and there, I'm not denying that at all, but for realism and, say, morality's sake, when there's this many gathered in one place, it's kind of a little creepy and more than a little unrealistic. Take this one for example, authoritative position and commanding groups of soldiers. How did an 8-year-old get into a position of power where she's commanding troops in battle? This isn't ancient Egypt, she's not fucking Tutankhamun. How emasculating would it be to take orders from somebody who probably has an imaginary dinosaur friend named Pinky and still wonders why you don't touch the fucking stove? But I digress. Putting all that aside though, the key word here is enjoyable, and I'd recommend this to anybody. It's got regular fan service as well, with big boob fondling and cliches, but the strongest point of this anime is its story time and its wartime tactics. Now, most of the characters that aren't there to complete some fantasy are well done and they're key to the story, but even if they are key, some matter and others don't. Take this guy for example. Now put a mask on him. Who's that? Is that the same character? No. Next thing you're gonna tell me that Clark Kent and Superman are the same guy. I'm gonna let that one go. But everything matters in the grand scheme of things with this anime. You'll have to know certain things to get the story completely, and you'll have to ignore others to enjoy the anime for its serious themes and not what it borders on. So they did kind of fuck it up in that regard, but it's my only complaint for the entire thing. Let's have a quick look at the animation and the sound. Now see, how good was that? Now all jokes aside though, this is animated pretty damn well. I mean, characters' faces have emotion and depth. Pans over battles have a great 3D feel that doesn't ruin the old school feel of the styling. Landscapes are decently detailed and have a sense of depth. Oh, and did I mention that when boobs pop up they are bouncy and luscious? Yeah, we're gonna ignore the fact that her boobs seem to be able to manipulate a metal chest plate like it was fucking lycra because I'm a guy and, well, she's one of the only characters that has a pair. In the end I was really impressed with the animation and sound. Even scenes that had nothing going on had an atmosphere. But that being said, during the battle scenes there isn't actually a whole lot of fighting going on, but this isn't your standard action anime, so I'm not going to score it lower because of that. I mean, it's wartime strategy, Kid Ninja, Spirit Fox, ancient Sengoku era Japan for fuck's sake. It's got soothing melodies playing during the calm, intense operatic scores during the action sequences, and joyful tunes when the character does something perverted. And as always, I'll do a rundown of the main voice actors. We've got Takuya Eguchi as the main protagonist on this one. Surrounded by the insert generic sexual objectification hairstylings of Kane Ito, Hitomi Nabatame, Rei Matsuzaki, and Sayuri Yahagi. In a generalized rating system, I'd rate this about an 8, and when all is said and done, this is a pretty good anime, plus and minus a few things. And if you're wondering about a season 2, there's no word yet, but it doesn't mean it's dead. Other anime has been left dormant for a while before being resurrected or brought back. Not to mention the end of this really left you wanting to see how the story played out, and if and when it comes back, as long as they don't turn it into a Ma and Pa suburban daycare racket, it'll be pretty great. Thanks for watching this episode of Anime Zero. If you like the video or enjoy anime in general, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and head on over to the channel for more content. You can also check out the website or head on over to Google+, where I post my reviews and random memes. Gotta go, see you, bye!